Hi, welcome back everybody. So this is the start of Spend a Week with me. It's going to encompass everything I'm going to make in the next week, cutting out, and just some general stuff that I might be doing. So you'll get to see sort of what I do in a normal-ish week. It is a build up to going away, so my makes are all focused around that. Plans have already changed from my last vlog, and hopefully I'm on course with what I want to make. So today is the day that we did our impromptu visit up to Blythe and we went to Boys. I'll put in a little bit of footage of like just our drive there and things, or I might have already put that in at the beginning. And we do live in a beautiful part of the world. We are really blessed to be sort of 10 minutes away from the coast, and it's gorgeous. It's the first time I haven't been through Blythe before. I think so. I think it's only about 10 miles from us, and as you'll see from the video, it's got lovely beach huts. Actually, the beach was so much nicer there than I thought it was going to be. It's still school holiday, so it was busy. It was a really sunny day, but it wasn't overly busy. We did have, well, you can't go to the seaside and not have fish and chips, can you? But I did get a small portion, and I did have to give some of the fish to Carl. So yeah, that's not going to help my weight loss, but never mind, it's a one-off thing. And then I had an Oreo ice cream cone, which was just horrible. Don't ever go and get one. So I don't think I'll be able to eat any dinner tonight, that's for sure. So I've already popped the 4 fabrics that I bought into the washing machine. Hi, welcome back. So it's Sunday. For some reason I'm a little bit croaky today, I don't know why. I didn't record yesterday, I was at work, and then we went out for a late family lunch for Carl's birthday, and then we went out for some drinks with some of his friends last night. I was driving, I wasn't bothered about having a drink. It kind of wipes me out for a couple of days, not in a hangover way, but in a tired way. I've got a lot to do. So we had a lovely evening. We've had a gorgeous morning this morning, just had a lovely Sunday breakfast together, and it's time to get cracked on. So all of my fabrics are washed here, and I've also got this one which I previously washed, which is like a pink viscose, and I've done the first job, which was tidy up the cutting table because I'd started to dump like holiday stuff on it, like sun cream and bits and bobs. So I've tidied up, and I think what I'm going to do first is cut everything out, and then it's ready. So we got Faithless tickets on Friday for November, so I think I'm going to get some tunes on, sing along, get the fabric cut out, and then I'll come back later and let you know how I'm getting on. So catch up then. Hi everyone, it's now about 4.5 hours later. My back's really aching, so I'm not going to do very much more, but I feel like I've had such a productive session. So I've got cut out 2 tops, one of which is like double lined at the front, which I'm just on with here, the white Dobby one. And I've got cut out 2 pairs of Sewero pants and a dress. So I'm really pleased with that. Luckily, I did a double check yesterday on how much elastic I had for waistbands of trousers, and I needed some more, so that's arrived. Happy that's here. And I've basically gone through and overlocked all of the seams that I could. I've just put white overlocker thread on. I do usually change with every colour, but like if it's for trousers, I'd always go down the seams with the overlocker together and then stitch down it anyway. So I'm probably I'm just sort of doing the front and the back where I've lined this top together. So I've just joined the shoulder seams. I'm just joining around the neck, and then I'll turn it through. I mean, it's really a quick make. They just basically look like t-shirts. And then I think I'll stop there. My back's sort of giving me that suggestion. But yeah, sorry I look like a bit of a wreck. I do look better than earlier. I have had a shower and got out in my pyjamas since you last saw me. So I'll catch up with you, let you know how the week's going and how I'm getting on. I've probably sewn about half of this dress, so I'm really pleased. Okay, bye. Hi, welcome back. It is Tuesday. God, I'm so lost off already. Let me just get this towel off my head. It is lunchtime on a Tuesday, but I'm not being scruffy. I have had a hair mask on all morning. I sleep on a silk pillowcase, so I don't like to have a hair mask on overnight. I think I would just itch it all night and I get psoriasis on my scalp. So I've just had one on this morning, but I've had my microfiber towel on because these are amazing at getting all of that dampness out of it. So I'm just going to pop a clip in. Okay, so what happened yesterday? I went over to Bladen, had a ride over there and saw Vicky from Sawtoon, who is the fibro sewist. So we'd had that booked in for ages, so although I'd been up to Boys a couple of days ago, as you remember, we were heading to Boys at Blythe. It didn't have as much in. Vicky had kind of forewarned me, but to be honest, by that point I was kind of thinking I don't need any more fabric. They did have that jazzy dress fabric in, which has caused a bit of a stir. This one here, let me get the sleeve. So one of you lovely subscribers messaged me yesterday, thank you, and said that they were in Boys at Blythe buying fabric, and somebody from Bradford phoned in to try to buy this fabric and get them to post it out. So we're thinking it might be a subscriber. If it is, if it's you, I'm going to put a link to where else you can get it in the description box. Apparently it's been kicking around in Boys for ages. It's a John Loudon fabric. But I have found somewhere else in the UK that you can get it. So I'm going to put a link in the description box if that helps. Where am I at? So I have made and finished this top. The only thing I need to check with this is, I'm sure the bottom of it gets doubled over. This is a viscose chalice from Pound Fabrics, and I've made it in white, black and this cerise pink. The only problem is they were all pre-washed, but my black one has shrunk slightly just in length, which is a bit weird. So I'm going to wait. It's hemmed, but if I need to double hem it, I'll finish that off tomorrow. So I'm just going to hang that there because that's pressed. Then this pair of trousers, which goes very nicely actually with those, I wasn't sure that it would, and this pair of trousers are basically done. So they're all 4 pairs of trousers are now done up to the point that I need to thread the elastic through the waist and then just try them on and hem them up. I've got all the elastic prepped. I've got my threaders and things, and what I'm going to do is take all 4 pairs of trousers down tonight, thread the elastic through, put a safety pin in place. I'll probably pop up when I come up to get like ready and put my pyjamas on and just try them on and pin the elastic at the right place, so that my starting point tomorrow is stitch the elastic together, close the gap in the waistband and then hem the trousers. So by tomorrow I should have 4 pairs of trousers hemmed plus the other pair that I'm taking with me, 2 tops that I've made and half a dress. So I think if I can get the hemming done tomorrow of these, I should be able to get the dress finished, and that will leave me with 2 tops to make, which are these, which only take a couple of hours. They don't take too long. Famous last words, need to not be distracted. I have got an additional item. My daughter just mentioned she's just bought these. They're like running shorts. Look at the state of those. They've just dropped to bits. So they're not sort of overlocked together. I'm not quite sure how they've joined them together actually, but I've just said to her, I think she said they're slightly too big, so it's almost in the centre at the back. So I said I'll take about ½ an inch out of the elastic, which is all she thinks it needs, and then I can pull that in, and all I'm going to do is just clip it round, take the labels out, and I'm just going to overlocker it right round, and then I'll probably go around and stitch it as well with some Mariflex, and that should secure them so she can actually use them, because I think she's only worn them once. They've just sort of pulled away from the lining. I wish my things were that big. Never mind. But I have got a black ready to wear t-shirt that I bought when I started working out last week, but it's too thick and it's quite boxy. So what I think I'm going to do is crop that to the same length as these tops, and I'll probably cover stitch that around and hem it up, and that'll give me, so I'll have 2 white, 2 black, a pink, and then the 2 pattern tops that I'm making, which is, how many is that? 2 black, 2 white, 5, 6, 7 tops. Do I need to take 7 tops? Don't know. Don't know. Probably not. But some of the tops I'm going to wear on the evening. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So yeah, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to go and make a curry for tea. Last night we had this lamb. Oh, it was beautiful. I'll put a picture in. So it was bulgur wheat, which absolutely crippled my IBS. I think it was just the amount of it that was in the dish. But it was half a roast aubergine, and then it was minced lamb, cooked off with tomato puree, passata, garlic, chicken stock. No, not chicken stock, that was in the bulgur wheat. It was red wine, not stock, what are they called? You know those like little pots? If you're in the UK, you know what I mean. They're like a red wine stock pot. That was all. So you sort of cooked that in a pan, you roasted half the aubergine, then you put the mince on the top, and then I made bechamel sauce to go on the top of that with parmesan cheese in. I'll put a picture in. And it was served with rocket, and I did some roasted cherry tomatoes to go with the rocket, and it was beautiful. Honestly, it was so nice, except that the bulgur wheat absolutely, like, I was so distended. This is why I don't make anything with a waistband in. I could barely like move to go upstairs last night. I was so uncomfortable. Anywho, tonight we're having a chicken curry, so I'm going to go downstairs and start preparing that because my back's killing me. Hi everybody, so it is now Thursday evening. I'm about to make dinner. I don't know what we're having yet tonight, I need to have a look. But I thought I'd give you an update of where I'm at. I've probably pretty much got everything sewn that I'm going to sew to take away. Two of the tops, the butterfly one and the flower one, I've not made because I've decided that I've got enough things made and I don't want to put extra pressure on myself. Having said that, if I get a bit of time in the next 2 days and I decide that I want to, I will make one of those, but otherwise I'll pick them up later. So what have I been doing since I last caught up with you? I've been doing a lot of work on the newsletter for work, so that took up a bit of my time today and yesterday. I didn't record yesterday because I think it was my posture when I was sewing. I had a pain between my shoulder blades, so I kind of rested my back from sewing yesterday and I can still feel it today. Anyway, let's get on to it. What have I got done? So all of the 4 pairs of trousers are now completely done. All of the tops are completely done. So I think the dark pink one I did show you. The only thing I needed to do with that yesterday when I tried it on was I'd left the white overlocking thread on my machine, and because the sleeves are quite sort of long, you can see sort of the overlocking underneath. So although I'd stitched them round, there was plenty of length in them, so I've just turned them up and hemmed them round again. So that was that yesterday. Then what else have I done? I did something else. I think I did some of the trousers yesterday morning. So this is the ready to wear t-shirt. It's black, so there's not a lot you can see, but all I've done to this is took about 3.5 maybe inches off the bottom of it, and I've just cover stitched the bottom of it round, so it's quite a boxy tee, but the length of it is the same length as the tops that I've been making, so I'm very happy with that. Let's pop that there. And then I'll leave my dress till last. So one of the things I've been wanting to make for ages for holidays is I have made hats, but I really look stupid in hats, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'll put them on if I'm under an umbrella and I'm not bothered, but I do like sort of the scarves that go around here, so I've made 4 of these. So I am taking this dress away. I literally just popped it on to record this vlog. So this is the Stylark Bell dress, and I deliberately kept some fabric. So I've made one of those in this. So it's really easy to do. I just followed a tutorial, but I'll try and remember, I'll pop the dimensions that I used into the description box. So you just have like that stretchy bit underneath, and it just puts a bit of something on there that just sort of reflects the sun off my head, because I can feel really, I'm very fair. I don't want to get a burn line here in the sun, and it just doesn't make me feel great if I'm in too much sun. So I made that one. I made a white one, which is just that Dobby fabric that I made the top in. was that this week? It feels like forever ago, earlier this week. So I've got a white one, which will obviously go with most things. The only thing with me is, when it's white on my hair's so light now that you can barely, it just blends in. I had some blue fabric left, so I made one of those somewhere, and when I'm wearing those pants I can wear those ones, and these are really light. I can just chuck them in my bag. And then this is a cotton lawn that I've got a top in this, which is a Judy dress, but I altered it to make a top, and that's why I didn't kind of go ahead with those two tops, because this looks really nice with the navy blue linen trousers. And I had some of this left. I have like like it started off as a Liberty cotton lawn stash, but it's any sort of lawn, but I keep bits of it for little bits of trim and stuff like that. And I had quite a few scraps of that left, so I've made one in that, which is lovely. I'd love to get some more of this. Vicky brought it into the swaps table. I think this might have been at a Stitch in Time or Sawtoon, I can't remember which one. But if I could get some more, I might do a Google image on that. I would put a skirt onto that top and turn it into a dress. So I've got 4 of those. They took about, I don't know, 10 minutes each, I'm going to say. I think it was like an Instagram clip that I followed, and it said 15 minutes each, but it didn't even take that long. So that's done. I'm taking at least one swimsuit. I made these for my holiday in May, and I always put a shelf bra in, and I didn't feel that they needed the elastic under the shelf bra till I went in the water, and then I realised that they did. I haven't used swim elastic because, in all honesty, I think it was Vicky that said to me, I'm just using normal elastic when she made her swimsuit, because she said I won't be going in the water, and I rarely go in the water, and I definitely won't be going in the sea on this holiday. So I've literally just stitched some elastic in, so that's where the seam is there. I've left a little bit of a gap. I've just stitched it in there and sort of pulled it a little bit, not loads, but it's just enough that it brings it in, so the elastic just sits under your bust. So I've done that with that one, and then I've also done it with this one. So this is the Fibre Mood Luca, which is asymmetric on the shoulder, which I've adjusted, took off the shoulder and made into this strapless one. Now both of these, I'm thinking, if I know that I'm going to the beach, I could put my navy trousers on, and both of these would go nicely with that, with my shirt over the top. And then when I get to the beach, I won't be stripping off completely, obviously to swimwear, but I won't be stripping off completely, so I could just sort of ease my trousers up a little bit and just get a bit of sun here. So I don't know if I'll take both. It depends on weight. I don't think I really need to take both. It's not, you know, if we go to the beach, it'll maybe be for an hour or two, but I've got 2 that I've sorted out ready anyway. And finally, my dress. Love it. Now, I did the bias binding. No, yes, I did show you this on the neck of the pink one yesterday. I think I've just said that I've always avoided doing bias binding round the neck, but I feel like I've got better at it with this one than I was with that one, so it's something I'm keeping working on. So this is it, my Style Arc Judy. It's a very busy fabric, but it works beautifully. It's the first time that I've put some interfacing, just a medium weight. I only use the woven interfacing now. I absolutely love it. Into the cuffs. I'm just hoping it'll kind of keep them where I want to be a little bit more. I've not took any pictures with these. The weather is so miserable. I don't know if you saw my Instagram today, but I've got my pumpkin mug out. I had soup for lunch today. It feels like autumn. It's wet. It's great. Ugh. So I am going to do a vlog when I'm away of me wearing different things, so I can show you how this sort of bit of a capsule wardrobe looks on holiday, and this and other bits that I am taking that I've not been making specifically for this holiday. So there are some of the dresses and things going with me. You can see how they all look. So yeah, I'm over the moon with this Judy dress. I've not tried it on yet, but I've made 5 or 6 of them now, and I just love different people. I've been messaged from somebody in Australia who's got this fabric from Spotlight. Loads of people. Yeah, I love it. I just showed it to my daughter, and she said, yeah, that's very sort of French for the holiday. So the only thing that I want to do, which will probably be tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I've got that hooked on the ironing board and it's about to fall over. We don't want to injure it. I need to take my nail gel off and I need to take it off my toes. I just do my own. So I want to get those done tomorrow. And I wasn't going to take my tote pack, my Sew Over It tote pack on holiday. I haven't made the new one, but the weather keeps changing for a couple of days. There's rain and I've been checking out a couple of different train routes that we can do, more than to go a little bit further than we had planned. So we could go over the border into Genoa, but the days that we've got rain in forecast for Antibes, and it might change yet, there's rain there as well. But in Marseille, which is about 2.5 hours away by train, there isn't rain. And that's supposed to be a beautiful train ride. So we're thinking, like, you know, just to watch the weather, and we might go there. Now, if that's 2.5 hours there and back, we'll probably be carrying drinks. We might, you know, pick up some sandwiches or something to take. So I'm thinking I might need a bit of a tote bag or rucksack. Don't know what I'm doing that for. And the other train journey, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically going up. You can go all the way up through the Alps and towards Italy, and it goes through something like 120 tunnels. Now, obviously, if it's wet, the views won't be as spectacular as if it's a lovely sunny clear day, but that's another journey that we might do. And again, I'm thinking that it depends where we get off at. That could be 2 or 3 hours and then in the reverse. So I'm thinking I might need something just to carry a bit in. So what I'm going to do is, because I've made a tote pack and I love the one that I've got, the only thing that was the bag metalware, I think whatever size my straps were, I only had bigger than that. So the rucksack straps don't really stay in the right place. That means rucksack in Alison language. So I think I might do it tonight, sort of sit and unpick them. I've now got the right size hardware and just do a quick adjustment to that, so I can take that one that I've got, which is great because it has a long pocket on the front which I can put my juice bottle in, and then any bits and bobs that I want to put inside it. So I think I'm going to sign off there. It's not been quite a week, but there's quite a bit of this to edit together and I want to get it out to you on Sunday. I've also today recorded my special fabrics vlog, which I'll put a link into at the end if you've not seen it yet. So if you've not watched that yet, stay tuned. I'll pop a little link in now and you can check that out. And I have got another couple of things, fingers crossed, that I'm getting scheduled for while I'm away. So thank you if you've stayed with me. I really appreciate it. Give me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe. You know how it all goes. The likes really mean a lot, more than they used to, because YouTube have changed their algorithm, so they're sharing our content not just based on views but on likes. So if you can click that thumbs up, I really appreciate it. And I just really appreciate your company while I share my sewing experience with you guys, because I love to find out what you've done. So bye for now. I'll pop that special fabrics vlog in now.